Hi, I'm Vrimsplum, and today we're going to talk about 6 amazing facts about Mayan culture. Mayans known for their enormous development in writing, art, architecture, mathematics, and astronomical systems and calendars. This civilization developed in the regions of Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. The Mayan civilization is the most enduring civilization in the Americas, existing between the 4th and 17th centuries. Occupying the territories of present-day Guatemala, southern and southeastern Mexico, Belize and Honduras. It consists of hundreds of autonomous ceremonial centers connected by land and river. The Mayans developed a primitive culture, and many of their knowledge and customs were passed on to other peoples. Like the Aztecs, and even the Spaniards, some of whom have been transmitted to our days. Undoubtedly, they left a very rich archaeological legacy. However, the real reason for their collapse remains a mystery. Be unraveled. So there's a lot of curiosity about the Mayans and their society, which is brilliant and wild. Mayan writing. The Mayans are one of the rare cultures of ancient America with their own writing system. It was called by European explorers Mayan hieroglyphics, but it has nothing to do with Egyptian writing. The Mayans had their own writing. They knew how to read, write, and produce books. They developed the first calendar to record time and important dates. There is a Mayan Bible, produced between 1554 and 1558. The book is called Popol Vuh. Noble children were cross-eyed. The Mayans, among their traditions, were practices related to beauty, such as squinting or cranial deformation. The Mayans considered squint a quality of great beauty. So the Mayans artificially provoked it. To do this, they held a suspended object in front of the child's eyes to force the child to squint until he was deformed and cross-eyed. The Mayans created a calendar. They developed the first calendar to keep track of time and important dates. Just by looking at the sky with the naked eye and doing the math, they recorded that the sun completes its cycle in 365.2420 days, while currently that number is fixed at 365.2422. This was hundreds of years before the Gregorian calendar, 16th century, set the length of a year to 365.2425 days. Today, modern astronomy calculates the length of a year as 365.2422 days, so it is closer to the Mayan calculation. Bubble gum. It was the Mayans who invented chewing gum more than 10,000 years ago. The Mayans used the resin of a tree known as zapote, which they chewed to clean their teeth. They called this gum tzicli, from which the word chicle and the commercial name of the product, gum, derive. The Mayan sacrifices. As the ancient traditions of religion sacrificed things, for the Mayans it was not many different. To satisfy the gods, improve the harvest, calm the storms, the Mayans captured large animals and sacrificed them in rituals during their empire, not just animals but people, usually slaves. All victims were to be killed by the Ajor, priest of the Mayan religion. The Mayans organized militias that aimed to capture rulers or great personalities of enemy cities, so that they could be sacrificed to the gods. The Mayan game that was played with the hip. Pok-ta-Pok. Known to the Mayans as Pok-ta-Pok, or Pok-ta-Pok, and to the Aztecs as Tlactli or Alamaliztli, the famous Mesoamerican sport actually predates all of these empires. It was created by the Olmec civilization, which dominated the region between 1500 and 400 BC. And that it was the cradle of all the great Mesoamerican civilizations that came after. The Mesoamerican ball game, a rubber ball was thrown onto the field and the teams had to pass it through a stone hoop whose diameter varied between 40 centimeters and 80 centimeters. The edge was fixed vertically at 2 m or more from the ground. The Chichen Itza edge was 6 m high. It was forbidden to use hands and feet. Players could only throw the ball using the thighs, arms, and hips. As soon as the ball hits the target, the game is over. But that was time-consuming. It could take hours or even days. The ball used in the game, the ball was made of rubber whose latex was extracted from rubber trees native to the tropical forests of southern Mexico. The latex was burned and hardened with the sap of Ipamoa, a vine similar to the Lady of the Night. Varying size and weight, in Olmec archaeological sites, 10 to 20 centimeters balls weighing about 1.5 kilograms were inserted. Mayan and Aztec balls were 25 to 30 centimeters long and weighed 3 to 4 kilograms. The Mayan ball game team was sacrificed. After the game, a ritual sacrifice of one of the teams was common. Experts differ on who was sacrificed: the losers or the winners. Wow, the Mayans have a lot to say. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss videos like this, and until next time.